Um, if you've seen previous shows, it's me and Wade again. In a previous episode, we discussed briefly the topic of the coaching staff's tactics and how it is affecting the players and the team as a whole and the style of play on the field in general. Me and Wade have different opinions on or slightly different opinions on tactics. So I'm going to let him go ahead and start with how he sees things going for the first two Gold Cup matches.
Yeah, I am giving Tapa the benefit of the doubt, and I think he is setting up the team which to how he thinks the team is best suited to play. Right? I think he wants the midfield to play more deeper, um, and to play a sort of counter-attacking type of ball, which is a very dangerous type of game because you can get caught behind very easy, and your personnel have to understand your ideas, and carry them out well. Now, I don't think the starting lineup really interpreted his instructions correctly. But
Mm.
giving Tapa the benefit of the doubt, I think he made the right substitutions, and we were a different team. You know,
Yeah,
I even in previous videos I even mentioned that Bailey was a different Bailey after the
yeah,
substitutions. So
yeah.
we have to give Tapa credit for that. Um, I think personally, I'm trying to read his mind. I think he definitely doesn't believe we can play the ball, especially in transition from defense. I think he believes we have good defenders in terms
Mm.
of defending, but
Yeah.
in terms of progressing the ball, I don't think he's confident in them, and that is why I use Hector's involvement as evidence. You know what I mean? Playing in the midfield shows he wants an anchored midfield. You know, so that is where I see his tactics. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm hoping it worked out so far. The only concern I have is that we are winning matches with moments of brilliance. But in the coach's defense, the statistics look very good, right? Because if we take a look at the statistics now for the Guadeloupe match, we
Mm.
dominated possession and we had 11 more shots than them.
Mm-hmm.
We had um, 12 more chances created than them, which let's listen, let's get it real. Guadeloupe is a beating stick for us. You understand?
Mm.
I don't think they have beaten us in how much years?
Yeah, I
I
don't. I'm
can't,
not sure.
I don't even remember the last time they've ever beaten us, right? So
Yeah.
we're supposed to win this match, and that is the only concern I have. Yes, we dominated play, but we needed moments of magic to win. And in all fairness, Guadeloupe only came on the board because of a moment of magic as well, to be
Mm.
fair. And if it wasn't for that own goal, would they
Mm.
have been very threatening to us? Not necessarily. I just don't think the type of ball makes Bale look effective, so we can cast doubt on it. But let us hear your opinion though, because you seem to differ.
After hearing you explain yourself, I don't think we differ that much. I think we differ on
Hmm.
probably two or three things. Um, I think one of the main problems that I have with Tapa's approach is the lack of flexibility. I don't think we should have started Michael Hector or somebody with that profile against a Guadeloupe.
Hmm.
Seeing that we're going into that as a stronger team, I think we needed somebody who would have probably pushed the team forward a little bit more. I think we
But
go
but
into it.
Hector is his go-to guy for some strange reason.
Yes,
Hector
and
he leans on Hector a lot.
it comes back to my point. Is he afraid to try something different or
Tapa.
somebody different?
I definitely agree with you there. I agree with
Yeah.
you there. I think he
So
is.
yeah, so you see, like I've been sitting and thinking about it and looking into it. Even the substitutions, I agree the substitutions definitely won us the match. But I disagree with the timing on the substitutions. You know what I mean?
but they worked.
Yes, they worked. So I said that part. They definitely won us the match. But
Yeah,
he could have started the substitutions just probably a little bit earlier.
I
But
think I think
I'm not going to dwell on that because they
I think the
were
problem
effective.
was
Mm.
he took the worst performing player off last.
Yeah.
I think Shamar Nicholson had a horrible game in my opinion. You know
Yeah,
what I
man.
mean? He missed a sitter, right?
Hmm.
And
Not a
he
sitter.
was
Probably two or three sitters he missed, to be honest
right.
with you.
One of them
And
was
credit
tilted.
Korberg for having an excellent game as well. Because
Credit
he should have
Andre
had an
Blake
assist
for the
or two.
spectacular save.
Yes.
Andre Blake made a highlight reel for himself. Yeah,
Um yeah, Blake is always dependable, you know. You
you
know
know,
what I mean? Um
shout out.
he and the funny thing with him is he didn't get a lot of work to do in that game, but when he was faced with the two or three stops that he had to make, he made them.
Yeah,
Um that's a strange thing about the game. I found it very. It's not at no point did I think that Jamaica was under immense pressure of losing, even when they were down 1-0 early at the start of the game for both of the games. But it just felt like they weren't doing anything with the ball.
I
It
think
was
that
a
is
lazy fair, you know what I mean?
I think that is how it's been for the last two matches, and I am hoping that is a result of instruction. You know, it's
Mm,
almost like a Jamaican Jose Mourinho style. You know, it don't look pretty, but it's working. You
yeah,
know what I mean? You hate to watch it, but the stats is brilliant. You know,
yeah.
the
I
stats.
think that's a good analogy.
You know, so and but I definitely agree with you what you're saying earlier in the lack of flexibility, just like a Horizon Mourinho, where that is it. It's just like a Horizon Mourinho, just the lack of flexibility. You're not making those brilliant changes and changing the structure of the team. And in an international competition, let us face it, you have
That is
to
why Jose is irrelevant right now because that lack of
exactly,
flexibility makes him predictable,
exactly,
and your style becomes redundant.
yeah,
So, Top off really looking at himself and wonder if he want to risk that. You know what I mean? Hopefully we see something different going forward in the Costa Rica game. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But we are all crying out that tactically something have to change. You know what I mean? We are
right,
happy for the
right,
victories, but we know say something all right there. So, all right.
yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.